Most people give up because results don't come fast. But some people, some rare people, keep going even when nothing changes. This is the story of one of those people. His name was Marcus. Every morning at exactly 5 a.m., long before the sun touched the rooftops of Dayton, Ohio, Marcus walked out of his small apartment, wearing the same old sneakers and carrying the same dream he'd been holding on to for years. He wasn't chasing fitness. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing a future he refused to give up on. At 42 years old, Marcus worked in a dusty warehouse, lifting boxes, loading trucks, punching the same clock every single day. A father of two, a man with responsibilities, a man who could easily have said, "It's too late for me," but he didn't, because somewhere deep inside, behind all the bills, noise, and tired nights, lived a dream he planted long ago, to build his own landscaping business. He didn't have money, he didn't have support, but what he did have was consistency. Every morning before work he studied business strategies, marketing, web design. He watched free tutorials, took handwritten notes, built mini plans in a notebook he bought for 99 cents. And then, he went to work, tired but determined. People around him joked, "Bro, you're too old for this. Just be happy with your job. You think a dream is gonna pay your bills?" Marcus didn't argue. He just smiled and quietly went back to work. For 2 long years, he repeated the same routine. Wake up at 5 a.m., study, work a 9-hour warehouse shift, come home, learn more, plan more, just consistency. Then one weekend, he printed his first flyers with trembling hands. He walked door to door offering to mow lawns. One client said yes, then another. Soon he was working 7 days a week, warehouse by day, lawns by night. He sacrificed sleep. He sacrificed weekends. But he never sacrificed the dream. And then, the moment that changed everything. A local real estate agent saw his work, saw his discipline, and offered him a contract to maintain 30 properties. 30 felt unreal. Marcus stood there in silence, holding the papers, knowing his life was about to change forever. The next morning, he walked into the warehouse, placed his resignation letter on the manager's desk, and stepped out into the sunlight. Not as a tired worker, but as a business owner. Today, Marcus runs a growing landscaping company. He employs 5 people, 2 of them old co-workers who once laughed at his dream. And yes, he still wakes up at 5 a.m. Not because he has to, but because he remembers the man who never stopped believing. So if you're listening to this right now, wondering if your dream is too far, too late, or too unrealistic, remember Marcus. Success didn't come from motivation. It came from consistency, tiny steps, small actions, every single day. Because when you stay consistent, life has no choice but to open the door. Start today. Start small. And don't stop. Your future is waiting.